Hello everybody, this is Jay-Z from Living Easy, and I am here in my living room, very excited because as you see before me, I have a new camera. We decided to upgrade our camera after several years of trusty service from our Canon 60D, and we have gone with the Fuji X-T2. I am super excited and super grateful to the guys over at Paxton's for hooking us up. I decided to keep it simple to get started. I have the X-T2 battery grip. I have the Fuji 16mm 1.4 lens and a brand new X-T2. I figured since I had them all, I would unbox them all. To get started, I think I'm gonna go with the camera. And let's see what's under the lid. Manual and instructions. We'll see what I can figure out on the go, and then if I need to, we can RTFM. Underneath, we pull this out. We have a beautiful tray insert here with the main star. Whew. And down below, not the most graceful, but I presume this will be the accessories. I'm going to go ahead and get straight to the camera because that's what we're all here for. Look at that. No one has touched this camera except for maybe the folks at the factory who tested it to make sure that it worked before they sent it out. I will be the first. Hope I washed my hands. Oh, yes. Look at that. This thing is beautiful. This is really an exciting camera to hold. I'm very anxious to put a battery and memory cards in here and fire this bad boy up. I really like the sleek form factor and how small it is. It does feel a little tiny in my hand, but I anticipate the battery grip will fix that. And, you know, really, everything feels different in your hand when it's new, and then you get used to it. So one of the things that I'm really stoked about is having dials right here that I can turn rather than having to hold a combination of buttons as I seek to get the right settings when I'm taking photos. Oh. Ha, can't see anything because the cap's still on. We'll go ahead and set this guy here, move some of this out of the way, and see what's in the accessory box. Oh. We have a little flash. It does not have a built-in flash. I don't think I've ever really used a built-in flash, so I'm not fussed, but that is pretty cool looking. I'll go ahead and put it off to the side there. Look at that. Look at that. We have our charging cable. Now, I live in Australia, so unlike some of the other reviewers, I'm stoked that it has this extension plug on the bottom instead of being just a wall wart, because that means that I can swap out any figure 8 plug and I'll be able to charge it easier when I get back to the States. Here we have the strap. Let's go ahead and open that up. I was thinking that I might need a strap, but man, this is kind of nice. Leather strap, very understated. Doesn't scream, I have a really nice camera, come and take it from me. Although, first trip's New Zealand, I don't think we're going to run into that many people. And, oh man. Let me set that in the front there. Here's that extension cable, and I guess I can see why people might not be the biggest fans, because that is a lot of bulk to add to your wall wart. And this magical new battery that will not overheat with the 4K video that we will shoot. Yes, expect some 4K landscape photos and videos. Actually, there won't be any 4K photos. They don't exist. It's not a thing. All right, so we have unboxed the camera. I think I'm going to clear some of this to the side and pull out the lens and the battery grip so that we can put this all together and fire this bad boy up. Alright folks, we've got a little bit more space to work with here. Let's go ahead and pull out this lens. I'm really excited. I can't believe that I spent this much on a lens that doesn't zoom. Ooh, so soft. I think it could also be used as a lens cloth. Exciting. Inside we have lens hood. And I figured I'd build a little suspense. Let's pull out this lens. Oh, look at that. It is a little heavy for a prime lens, although I have no frame of reference other than the nifty 50 we used on the Canon. But the aperture ring has a nice click. I can feel what I'm turning it to, so I think I'll really like that. And you know, you pull this back and I have the focus ring here. I do like how it gives me some focusing distance information on the back, or on the ring there. And oh, weather resistant. So excited. We spend a lot of time on the coast and I always worry about the ocean spray. I will worry a little bit less. Let's see. Oh, look at that. Yeah, what do you think? Does it look better like that? Yeah. I don't want it to fall. All right, so there's our 16mm. There's our camera. Let's check out this battery grip. I was shocked in the store when I held down the shutter and continuous shooting because it was so fast. And it's going to be even faster with this battery grip, which I can't even imagine. Oh, here we have a power adapter. Really cool. With this, I can actually plug the battery grip into the wall and charge both batteries in the grip at once. I am super excited about that and kind of stoked I didn't have to pay extra. Here is a small little cable. It is some sort of extension cable. I assume I will be able to figure out where that goes, but I might have to read something to figure out what it does. And here we have a second extension cable for that. Sweet. That looks intense. Ah, cool. There's a nice little dial back here for normal and boost mode, so I can conserve the battery if I don't need that incredibly high frames per second continuous shooting. And I have no idea what these buttons do. I will learn and get back to you. But, oh, this is exciting. I've actually never purchased a battery grip before because it's not really a huge deal for me to get in and out of the camera bag. But here in Australia, we can't get the 126S batteries right now, so I figured I'm going to use the standard 126 and I'll put those in the grip and then keep the S battery here in the body. So, let's see, open. I think I might actually come back to you with how to open all these, although it might be fun for you to watch me try and figure it out. Aha. You flip that up, there's a little arrow, so you twist, I guess. Yes, you do. Look at that. Nice little tray. Feels pretty sturdy. I hope I remember to put that down because that will break off if not. Oof. So I was very excited about this camera because it's so much lighter, although with this lens, it does feel a little front heavy because the body is so light. Although, putting on the battery grip might have some positive impact there. We have a little rubber grip that's over that part of the battery grip. I don't have the other batteries in there, so I'll hold off on putting that in. And let's power this guy back up. So the first thing it asked me to do on the start menu is choose a language. I will stick with English. And then it wants the date and time. You know, I'll have to check that. I think I have a phone around here. Ooh, yep. So it's 2016, October 14th, and it is 3:13 p.m. Oh, so exciting. Alright, so I went ahead and selected the time and date and then hit the OK button, and it informed me I don't have a memory card in here. So I would love to fire off a test shot for you, but it's not an option. Oh, look at that bulb. Oh. So I love these little buttons on the top so you can lock in your selection. Don't want to accidentally mess up your exposure when you get super excited because you see a sea lion. Oh, ISO 500, hey? You know what? I don't need to change it because this thing performs beautifully at ISO 500. I'm used to something that's a little noisy at that ISO. Oh. So yeah, and listen, look at that. Look at that. Oh, it knows whether or not my eye is up to the viewfinder, so it's not powering that little viewfinder screen if I'm not using it. Oh, I love it. Actually, the back of the camera comes off as well, and I am way overexposed. Look at that, it's so easy to change, and you can feel the clicks, so you know how far you're going. Oh, that's fantastic, but beautiful. Let's go ahead. Over here on the ISO is where I can change my shooting mode down here at the bottom. So we'll put it in continuous high speed. And just listen to this. That's outrageous! Ugh. Okay. Well, folks, there you have it. X-T2 unboxing. So excited about this new camera. We'll be back with more once we figure out how to use it.